This is an autobiography of Dr. Tu Banh, an eye doctor in my little town, Oxbridge. As a kid, he went through Vietnamese boat people hell. This.
As far as we could tell, no one drowned coming ashore.
Thank you.
Doctors and nurses, refugees themselves, are trying to cope with viral hepatitis, malaria, malnutrition. They've vaccinated against cholera, but have no anti-typhoid vaccine. The monsoons are coming soon, and with them, God knows what.
He ended up in Canada, and with hard work, he became successful. Now, publishing a book is a nice item on anybody's bucket list, but let's not be cynical. This is not a self-congratulatory rags to riches story. Professional writers are good at skillfully glamorizing things, but Dr. Banh's story is honest and unembellished, and this is exactly why it is so real and needs to be taken seriously. This book offers substance and food for thought. My wife and I have our own refugee story, so Dr. Banh's story is very relatable to us. As I was reading it page after page, I recognized familiar patterns. Oh, I know this one. Been there, done it. I felt the same way. Oh, I understand why he did this or that. Similar circumstances, similar personalities, similar drive and attitude, and similar outcomes. But, I am very atypical, and so is Dr. Banh. It is challenging for us to explain things that the people around us cannot comprehend. Now, here's an example. As the crowded refugee boat tosses about on the South China Sea, little V2 opens a door behind the engine room. There was a kind of tube with a hole. A wall of stench hit me. My stomach lurched as I realized it was a toilet. One. For 300 of us. Yet there was a constant line of seasick people trying to use this filthy and dehumanizing facility. Now, what if the word stench has no meaning to a reader who has never had a first-hand experience with stench? Not smell, not odor, but stench. The worst kind. The concepts related to squalid conditions, pain, poverty, hunger, anguish, desperation, are lost on people who live a sheltered and comfortable life. They just don't get it. It's not part of their world, so to them, it's unrelatable. We had a supply teacher in our school. She was from the Philippines. Her English was okay, but culturally, she needed a bit more adjustment. She told the kids that they were having it so good. Canada is wonderful, and life here is not comparable to the conditions she endured when she grew up over there. Some of her dramatic supporting details were about personal hygiene practices. I guess she expected that the kids would be shocked by the contrast between her childhood and the typical suburban childhood here. She meant it as an eye-opener, a learning moment, but no. The kids went home and told their parents that they were weirded out by a supply teacher. We never saw her again. A few years ago at lunchtime, I stepped out to the schoolyard and I saw the most stunning cloud formations ever. Dozens of lenticular clouds, like these, were floating up there like brightly lit flying saucers. The hundreds of kids on the schoolyard never noticed them. I was mesmerized and stood there awestruck. I even forgot about my lunch. A few kids gathered around me to see what I was staring at. Oh yeah, that's cool. And they quickly went back to their earthbound pursuits. Creatures living in a protective bubble don't have too much interest in exploring what's out there. They stick to their comfort zone and look at only their immediate surroundings. They don't care about the big picture. And this is the kind of adults they become. This book is not suitable for the nihilists, materialists, atheists, empiricists, cynics, skeptics, hedonists, moral relativists, people who have no faith and resist spiritual experiences. The book, however, is definitely recommended for the idealist who understands the meaning of giving back, paying forward, showing respect and gratitude, moral obligation, acting on principles. That kind of good stuff. In fact, the most interesting thing about this book is that it doesn't end when the Banh family lands in Canada. It doesn't even end when the young doctor is comfortably established and makes good money. The last third of the book is about Dr. Banh's pursuit of the highest human good. Yes, that one. Aristotle's eudaimonia. Eudaimonia means living a fulfilling life through authentic self-realization, finding a purpose, and aiming for a deeper satisfaction beyond selfish pleasure. This is exactly what people should strive for. I live to give. I want to be a good guy. My mission in life is to be an agent of good, capital G. Nothing less. Dr. Banh is this kind of a unique person. He does want to be an agent of good. If this book never gets on a Canadian bestsellers list because its message resonates only in a few of us, does it mean that it was a waste of effort to write it? Can Dr. Banh change anything or anybody? Read the book. If it reaches out to you and touches you, you are already on the good side.